Hi, Emmy. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming in again. How has your previous week been?
It's been okay. Nothing too special, really.
Okay. So last week we spoke about, before you left, we kind of spoke about what brings you joy, and you brought up your hobby, kind of like your passion of writing, and how that's kind of, sprinkled out as things have kind of gotten a little difficult for you. And I challenged you to pick that back up again and see how it made you feel. Did you have time to do that?
Yeah, a little bit. I kind of tried to take your advice, and then whenever I was feeling, especially impacted by my situation or sad about it, then I would just try to redirect a lot of that energy into my writing. And I don't know necessarily if it helped my problems, but it definitely distracted me. So I don't know if it was helpful, but I felt better.
Okay. Yeah. So in today's session, we're going to talk about a broad topic. We're going to talk about the meaning of life and what that means to you, and we're going to talk about how you handle life's uncertainties at times and how you navigate like personal responsibility. Is that something that you're comfortable talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very broad topic and it can be kind of hard to narrow in on. I just want you to know that you can take as much time as you need to with any questions, and all of your answers I will not be judging you on. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so whenever you think of the meaning of life, what comes to your head? Like, what do you think of?
Well, growing up, I always was very religiously bound. So, just with that, growing up as a Christian, it was like, you know, you your purpose is God's purpose, and showing others Christ-like activities and all
Mm-hmm.
so I always felt like I had some kind of stability in that. But then, like, getting older and then realizing that that stability doesn't accept who I am now has changed things, and I think I'm still trying to figure out you know the purpose of connecting those two, religion and then accepting who I am now, and maybe trying to find some security in, I don't know, the
Just finding security in who you are as a person, you think?
yeah.
So in your situation, I know with you being really young, it may be hard for you to feel like you have control over everything. I mean, you know more about that. Can you talk to me more about that? Like, how do you feel whenever it comes to having a sense of control?
I feel like, high schoolers don't really feel like they have a lot of control because everything is dictated for them. Like, where you are during the day is dictated, and then, after school activities is always monitored, and even afterwards when you get home, like, your parents tell you what to do. I really don't feel like I have a ton of control in my life, and it's difficult because now that, like, my parents don't necessarily agree with who I am,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have even less control. So I can't really be who I want to be. I have to be who they want me to be. And I don't know, I guess I can't really accept it because I just have to wait until I'm an adult and I can become myself, really.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, I mean, we spoke about last week again, like the writing thing. Um, have you thought maybe that's not just something that brings you, like control? Maybe we should like find a different outlet for you. What do you think of whenever I bring that up?
Um, I don't know, because I've been writing for so long. It's kind of just part of my life, and I enjoy it, but I don't necessarily know if I don't know, it's like there's a lot of comfort in it because I do know what I'm doing. There's something like about it that I can kind of piece together and edit everything myself, and you can turn in like a refined piece. It's not like you have to do it on the spot. It's a little bit more difficult.
Okay, yeah. So you do like have a sense of control whenever you're writing, right? Or
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
okay. So that's something to think about, like whenever you feel like you don't have control in your life, you can just think of like all the little places where you do, and then hopefully that will help you like see the bigger picture of like maybe everything will be okay and that you do have more control than you think. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I never thought about it like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to bring up in this session to kind of speak about like your life and like, you know, things like that? Like personal responsibility and like, you know, the meaning of life, the sense of purpose.
Yeah, I guess I find a lot of purpose in just going about my daily routine. I don't know if that's really what you mean. But you know, I feel like we all get busy and we all kind of do the things that we have to do, and we find purpose in that and like the little things. You know, I feel like it's easier when you get older and then you are doing your own thing, but right now I'm told to do everything. You know, I'm told to go to school, I'm told to do my homework.
But do you understand why? Like, do you see the future plan that's in place? Like, do you have a plan for yourself?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm still looking at colleges and trying to figure out where I want to go, and you know, my major, and so I guess I don't really have a plan. So it's hard to like envision a future if I don't.
Well, do you want to go to college and, you know, go have a degree for you?
Yeah.
Or is like there's someone kind of in your ear?
I mean, my parents have told me that I'm going to college. It's not really determination. It's not something that I chose. It was like, you're going. So.
But do you want to?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I
Okay.
never really thought about it. I just
Yeah, I mean, like, take some time this previous week to think about what you want. Like, don't listen to all these other voices. Think about what you want and kind of take control over your future, take control over your plans, and then we can just watch everything fall into place and then kind of go over some more techniques in our therapy as time comes.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Is there anything else you want to talk about today?
No. I think that's it.
Okay, and we'll see you next week, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.